All right, we are live. How's it going, hybrid? Good to see you in here, man. Just got home. I'm assuming those are probably from a while ago. Definitely do a stream on Crystal Isles. That would be interesting, like a regular playthrough. I don't get many like people requesting Crystal Isles and stuff like as far as maps to play on. Your cat was barking. Interesting. It is definitely evening here. It is 8 p.m. So definitely evening. Almost, well, I guess you could call it nighttime, to be honest. Is it I like you, Mick? Is that like your Nick? I can't read that. I'm sorry. It's just too small. It says I like your. I'm not gonna try to read that. That could be inappropriate. How's it going, man? Hey, how's it going, Mason? How's it going, Justin? Good to see y'all here. So we will go ahead and get into it here soon. I do apologize ahead of time, guys. I did not take the time. I didn't have the time really this week to go through and select 2.5 to 3 hours worth of new music. So we're still using the same chill elevator music as I've always used. Hey, how's it going, Josh? He said, call me Omar. Awesome. I will try to remember that. Good to see everybody in here. Let's go ahead and jump over to the game real quick. All right, so we're back here in the desert of Ragnarok. Just a reminder, or for anybody who wasn't here last time, this is what we've got done so far. We actually had a little bit more done. We had some sloped walls up here, but they were misaligned and whatnot, and I think I want to take it one higher, so I got rid of those for now. But yeah, for anybody who was not here last time or just wants a reminder, we are at about 59 lat by about 80 longitude out here in this big open flat spot. I really don't need that much of a flat spot for this, but who knows? I don't know how many additional towers I'm going to add to this, so we may need a large flat spot to branch out and have some other towers. You were definitely here, Hybrid. You are always reliable. All right, let me go ahead. Oh, look at my hair. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nice. That is some must have put a lot of hairspray in there to get it to stay like that. By the way, I never known you were freaking jacked. This man do gym like he does arc. Yeah, I mean I've been working out for some years, and still got a lot of progress to make and whatnot. But I've been a lot more like dedicated to it over the last like 2 years. So starting to see a lot of good headway. Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. It's a crazy mohawk. All right, let's go ahead and get out some stuff. So the plan for today is I want to at least get the finishing like portion of this done. I want to at least get the top of this main tower done, and maybe start on a side tower, one of the side towers. Kind of, I don't really have. I think I have a kind of a plan on what I want to do for the rest of this. I don't really have a huge good, a very established plan on what I want to do for the other side towers. So we'll start with this, and we'll either stop once we get this one finished, or we'll, if it's not doesn't take too long, we'll move on to the next part and just try to figure it out as we go. Winds going 1,000, yeah, definitely. My day was good. Good, Justin. Just, work as usual. Work is work. But since then, we did have a, as I was leaving work to go to the gym, you got a tornado warning here, and the gym was closing. They're like, we're shutting down. We have a tornado warning, so I didn't get to go to the gym. So a little disappointed, but it is what it is. Rather be safe, I guess. My wife was like, "It's better you just go home and be safe." Like, nah, I need to go to the gym. I can't can't be skipping days. So I'll have to make it up on Saturday. I'll have to just move everything back a day. But yeah, other than that, things have been good. Luckily, my little setup, my office, whatever recording area is in the basement of our house. So I just came home and sheltered in the basement, and I was extra safe on my computer for about 2 hours before my wife got home. Yeah, building. Hey, how's it going, Uprising? Thanks for joining, man. Keep up the grind. Yep, we are going to keep up the grind today. We're just gonna do like one little layer of stone walls here. Just kind of add to this. I wish I could build your huge builds, but my PS4 would fire. Yeah. I need to do more, like, I did a series kind of like bigger builds there for a while. I was doing a lot of like really big stuff, trying to like really put out some cool stuff, and it's crazy because like I feel like some of my best builds are like the really big extravagant ones, but the little like simple ones get the most traction usually. It's like the ones that take like 40 hours to like come up with, record, and everything are always the ones that don't get as much traction. And then like the little ones that take like 2 hours to record, edit, and everything are the ones that always get the most traction. But I think it's got something, probably strictly has to do with just simplicity, somebody being able to easily duplicate it. So I need to try to do a few more small ones. Luckily, most of the stuff I did for Scorched Earth is pretty small. Nothing's like too big, so recording those and editing them so far has been pretty headache free. Just had the best bowl of eggs this morning. My girlfriend and I are going to the cinema next Monday, so I might not be here. Life comes first. You know that firsthand. Yeah, definitely, man. Don't worry about it. You gotta go to the movies, man. You must live in a tornado alley. I live in definitely an area that gets tornado. Not like any bad tornado area. We get them like maybe a few every like tornado season. We might have a few watches or warnings or whatnot, but it's nothing crazy. I've only ever seen one tornado, I'll put it that way. Like as a kid, living in the same area pretty much, I saw one tornado, but it was off in the distance. I destroyed some Chinese food instead. Nice. The best German food last Tuesday, so I can understand. I like your desert house. I built it in every playthrough. Awesome, dude. Thank you. I appreciate you supporting it. Need those, and then we'll need some sloped. I don't know why I did that in like a zigzag thing there. Your cheat day? Yeah. I try not to do any cheat days. I really try not to. But they're definitely kind of a need here and there. It doesn't help. I work with a lot of older gentlemen in my IT department. And they like to bring in donuts a lot, so that's never too helpful when you're trying to be healthy and stuff and trying to stick to a pretty strict diet. Why is that one doing that? Oh. What did we do that for? Is the ceiling lower? I think that ceiling was lower. Nope, that ain't gonna change it. Oh my gosh, I did it again. chaos begins already. I really don't even need these pillars. It's like just the most like minuscule little detail that I don't even really need to include. It doesn't really add anything. All right, I'm not gonna fuss with it. And that one's above it too. Email me some of that food. My stepfather lived in Texas and chased tornadoes. Then he moved to North Carolina in 2000. He got tired of chasing them. Yeah, that's a dangerous hobby, chasing tornadoes around. All right, let's go ahead and do these slopes now. All right. Nope, that one's... What did I do here? You know what? If they're not perfect, I'm just going to move on because I thought I had it fixed. And it's not looking like it is fixed. Alright, it is what it is. I'm not going to waste our time trying to fix every single one of those if they're not all perfect. I think it might honestly just be the different type of ceilings. I just thought I had it, but I might not have. I eat one donut every day. I'm still skinny. Well, I mean, hey, I don't know how old you are, but when I was 18 years old, 20 years old, I even probably like up to 24. I think 24 was like the cutoff for me. Like up until then, I had this like super speed metabolism that I could just basically put it through whatever I wanted, and it would just handle it for me. And then one day, it just stopped. One day, I pushed it too far, and it pushed back. And now it's a fight to stay in like really good shape or decent shape or decent enough shape. At some point you have to start watching what you eat. Pay me. Oh, so you're 25. Oh man, hey, you might be a lucky one, or you might be about to find out what I'm talking about. You'll know soon enough whether or not you got blessed or whether or not it's just time's been on your side so far. All right, one more here. Okay, there we go. Where I gotta pay. Oh, there you go. That's the secret. You only eat a donut a day. So as long as you only eat one donut, you're safe. Nice. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of something right here. Let's see, we're gonna take this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can we reach, what's the height limit? Is there, I'm sure there's a height limit, right? On how high you can build? What is the height limit? All right. I think I actually want to make that one metal too, to be honest. Yeah. We'll go 2, 2, 2, Wait a minute, I counted wrong. Yeah, bring it down one ceiling. There we go. Or one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I want it to be evenly spaced. I always get so nervous if I'm going to destroy the stuff I've already placed when I do this. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus so I don't destroy this stuff. All right, cool. Yeah, I think that looks pretty clean. I love the look of metal combined with stone. I just think it looks clean. Hey, how's it going, Control Freak? Glad you can make it, man. Don't either. Can I get the other half? Yeah, man, get it. Eat a chicken or bacon donut. Have you ever made an arch using the stone or wood railing? It looks kind of cool. Do you mean like a full-on arch using just those pieces? I have never done that. I've done I like to do the kind of archway thing, sort of archway thing where you use like the stairs and the railings on top of it, but never a full-on arch using, using just those. All right, that is the next portion of our tower here. Does not seem anywhere near as tall after that bottom portion we did. Only red meat, huh? Already the Liver King or whoever it was, the guy that only eats red meat, or only eats, yeah, I think he only eats red meat. We'll just do normal stone in that spot. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, did I get rid of my... Oh, I just used them all. I used them and didn't replace them. I also have 100 because I'm gonna need a lot. Oh, there it is. There's our first accidental destruction. The trick is to just get so far away from it that you can't possibly get the other snap point. Like if you're far enough back, there's no way you can even reach that snap point. This is the only one you have. It kind of looks like ladders, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Josh. When I do build the bridge over to the other towers, I'm gonna do the have the ceilings and the walls and whatever, and then have like the stairs at the end that make kind of give it a little bit of an arch look. Unfortunately, you can't do that on official settings. It's like, I mean, at least I haven't figured out a way. I honestly need to talk to Captain Fat Dog and see if he can work out a way to get it to work on official settings for me, because there has to be a way, a combo of place this first, place that second, that'll let it work. But yeah, that's like one of my favorite things to do, that little arch with the stairs and then the railings for like gateways and stuff, and it just doesn't work on official. Girlfriend is lactose intolerant. She accidentally ate cheese and I had to evacuate. Oh my goodness, dude. I eat everything, but I don't eat pork or drink alcohol, being Muslim and all. Yeah, my coworker is Muslim as well. He doesn't eat anything like pork or all the same stuff. You know better than I do. I don't honestly. I don't really drink, which is ironic because we have a projector screen set up in our basement, and like the what would normally be like where you would have like, I don't know, a play area or like a gaming area, like a game area, like a pool table or something. And I wanted to, like, I wish list type of thing growing up was to have a movie theater in my house. So one of the first things we did was get a projector screen, and I just built a like little bar. If anybody that follows me on Twitter, you probably saw it. I built like a little bar there. It's set up to be kind of like a snack bar, but we like obviously talked about having it as a regular bar too. But like I don't really drink, so it's like I built this bar, I guess mainly just for snacks, but it was just kind of an ironic thing for somebody who barely drinks ever. And didn't that guy just get caught? Yeah, I think he did. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he got caught. I think he's just been accused, or he finally like admitted to it. I don't know if he actually got caught or not. Yeah, we'll see. It's gonna have probably one. Only I think only one wyvern's gonna fit in this tower. To be honest, it's more so like I kind of like designed it almost as like this would be your entire base, and you just have it just happens to have like a theme to it that's like a wyvern. I don't know, I guess not scary, not intimidating, I guess. I'm trying to make it look sort of like scary, intimidating type of tower, but I don't know if it's coming across as that or not. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I didn't post it on my community page here on YouTube because it's like not really YouTube related at all. But I sometimes post like non-YouTube stuff on here, but I don't know. It's like weird, like the community tab on YouTube. It's like, is it meant for non-YouTube like stuff, or is it a lot of people? It's still kind of like up in the air what people use it for. But I try not to like flood it with stuff that's not like directly related to like my channel and what's going on with it. This is actually going a lot quicker than I thought it was gonna go. We will probably definitely start on the other portions, like the smaller towers. I'll have to just kind of figure out what I'm going to do for them. I might use like one of these like second or third portions of this tower as like the base of that one because it's going to be smaller. But yeah, you'd say no, it's not YouTube related. You watched last stream back as a tutorial. Yeah, as long as you're not using official settings. I mean, if you're trying to do it on official, I apologize because you're just not going to be able to do it unless you know the tricks. But or know like the order you have to place things. Like you can't go back and just place catwalks right now. You have to place the catwalks after each set of walls. But if you're doing it on unofficial settings, yeah, you definitely should be able to. I mean, at least attempt to follow it. Oh, man. Maybe I should use this tower as like my overall just like use this as my base of like entire base, like forges in the bottom, everything on Aberration. The amount of grinding I would have to do to build this thing on Aberration without any flyers to go gather materials with, other than using the crab to carry stuff around, it would be an absolute nightmare. You don't use official? Yeah, I don't use official. I mean, I use official settings for my playthroughs just because I think it's the more challenging way to do it, at least for a challenge like that. But if I was going to play on a server, I wouldn't go play on an official server. I would play on the Architect server probably. I need them. I don't really want like crazy boosted rates and stuff, but I definitely need like no collision turned on and all that. It's just so much easier to not have to deal with the extra hassles that there are to building on official. And that was something when I first started off that I didn't really pay attention to, that other people, I didn't realize there was such a big population that still play official. I was making my tutorials early on only to work on official settings, and then through talking with Aaron during an Architects event, he was like, "Hey man, you should really probably like make sure they work for people on official also, because a lot of people still play on official settings." Alright, there we go. That's another layer done. Gosh, that's so short now compared to that middle layer. I think it's okay. I don't know that I really need to go higher with that. It just looks funny how short it is compared to that middle one now. But I don't want them all to be like the same length. Make like a little window with a spot to put a bunch of artifacts and make the towers different colors. Which, did you start Aberration? If so, did you rage quit yet? Colors as in artifacts, by the way. I have not started. I'm going to start probably this weekend is when I will start it. I've been working since I posted the 100 days video, trying to get like 3 or 4 of the Scorched Earth builds completely recorded and edited and everything, so that I have them just kind of on standby waiting to start posting them. And then like I'll have basically a backlog of them that I can post while I'm working on Aberration, so that it's not like 2 months without a video. It can be like once every week or something. And then I'll just start working on like the ones that I haven't posted yet as I do Aberration. Go ahead and do these corners first. Since they don't have any, they're not multiple layered, it's just the stone wall. And that'll help me line up the other ceilings properly. That is a very big tower. Jeez. My goodness. Is this necessary? Is this a little overkill? I feel like this is overkill. I could literally just use this as a forges in here, keep all my gathering tames in here. Probably all my tames in there except for like the big guys. All right. How exactly do I want? I'm trying to think of what I was thinking of here. Actually, crap. I think I want to go one higher. I do want to go one higher. I want the end point to be those, where the catwalk is. I meant to add one layer of stone walls on top. At least this way I won't have to worry about the multiple snap points when I go to place the ceilings back on. Alright. I'm literally looking at my stream, trying to see my, trying to see where to pull, like where to go with the mouse. Are you asking how do you insta-delete, like a wall, like do that? In creative mode, you can do it. I don't know what the key is on Xbox. On computer, it's G. You press the G key on your keyboard to delete it. I'm not sure what it is on Xbox. It might be the bumper. Not entirely sure what the Xbox key is, to be honest. But yeah, on keyboard, it's the G key. I also did remember, wow, wrong hand. Did remember to turn my sign on today. So I don't remember who it is. I think it might be Mason that normally reminds me. I'm not sure exactly who the one who normally reminds me is, but we remembered today. Josh, you're kind of close to what I'm gonna do. It's kind of like a cone shape, I think. We'll see. I'm gonna go with a similar shape to that I've used for a past build. We'll say that. Yeah, I need some people to remind me every once in a while. I guess it's not really a cone shape. I don't know. It's kind of a unique shape. I don't really know what to explain it as. Other than that it looks like a Pokemon, a not very popular Pokemon. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's not popular, but it's just not. I don't even know the name of it. It's from like one of the 3rd or 4th generations, I think. But I always, whenever I've done this shape for a build, I always feel like it looks like that Pokemon. Last one. Oh my gosh. I hate being underneath. Like this angle is just like, I don't know. It's a weird angle. I know that's a very memeable thing that I just said. So honestly, you could kind of say this looks like a lightsaber. I feel like it kind of looks like a lightsaber. Yeah, who's that Pokemon? Rex or Dodo? The Dodo Rex is what I'm gonna go with. All right. Trying to think. I don't know exactly. Do this right here. Wait, I don't want those hanging down. That would be hideous. Hideous. So I don't want it like this. Oh, there's a punch. Because the Wyvern, well, I mean, technically, I think the way I'm going to do this, I don't really have to leave that much space. All right, I'm rethinking my plan now. I had an idea, and I don't know that I want to do it exactly like that. Let's look at this real quick. Oh, I didn't mean to put you there, buddy. All right. Maybe it's something like this. Spawn him a buddy. The buddy ain't gonna have no room. I'll have to build the buddy a tower before he's gonna have any room to sit at. I am gonna fill this middle portion in. I'm just not gonna do it yet. Looks like the Isengard Tower. Yeah, I kind of had it, wanted to do like a that somewhat of like that kind of theme, I guess, or that kind of feel. This is definitely one spoiled wyvern. Like I said, this was always going to be like extremely over the top and unnecessary, but I kind of just wanted to build like a really cool tower. So like, yeah, I'm building it as a wyvern tower, but like I've kind of mentioned, like it's really just meant to be just a giant tower that's like, look what, you know, look what you could have as a base, I guess, type of thing. Like use this as your entire base. I'm all about conserving overall footprint in Ark. So, you know, right now we have a base that takes up, I don't know, maybe in a square radius, maybe a 15 by 15 square, maybe. So, you know, we're not really using that much space out here. You know, there's plenty of room for other people to have their bases out here, and you know, I like to build upward, not outward. So leave enough space for everybody on the Ark. We'll see. We'll see about this roof and or this topper, and if we don't like it, we can always try to come up with something else. But I think it's gonna look cool. I think it's gonna be kind of fitting for a dragon. I mean, this already kind of looks decent enough, like it's like a castle look, but I want to go a little bit more than this. A little more aggressive looking. They can do stuff while you build it. Yeah, they can have a little fun. Make like a lighthouse top and spawn a phoenix to light it up. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I did not manage to find any phoenix in Scorched Earth. Well, is this the pizza place? Yes, this is pizza. This is Pizza Papa John's. How are you? What can I get for you? What can I get you? Yeah, I'm offended. Yeah, I'm offended I didn't either. You know, it was like literally one of my goals is like, I mean, I didn't mention it at the beginning of the video, but I really wanted to tame a phoenix. I wanted to be able to say that I found one and tamed one, because I don't think anybody else that's done it. I mean, I haven't watched every 100 Days video, but I don't think I've seen any like thumbnails or anything of people finding a phoenix. So I was like, you know what? If I can get a phoenix, I'll be the guy that got a phoenix. Like I never even got to a point where I could like safely go look for one. Like by the time I had enough insulation and stuff to like be able to go out during heat waves and like take a parasaur out and search for one, it was like day 95. By the time I had pumped my fortitude enough to be able to even walk about during a heat wave. And like I built like the different stuff like ghillie and like different armor and stuff to try to offset it, but it just wasn't enough. Are these all raised up? They are all, every single one of those is raised up. You know what I could do? Yeah, it looks like a gladiator arena. That's what I was gonna say. You know a command? Thank you, Josh. Yeah, I was just gonna actually say though, I could I could put like walls going around here. Oh, those walls are behind the stairs. I could do like something like this, you know, just like wall this area off, and then like those are the stairs, and then you have at the top of our base Wyvern Castle Tower thing here, we have a gladiator arena that people can fight at. But no, we have grander plans. Do I want to go maybe 2 more high? This is like one of those cruise ship builds that people do on Minecraft where they have like a space cruise ship and it has like a pool and it has like a basketball court. Well, mine's a tower version and it has a gladiator arena about 4/5 of the way up. There's just a gladiator arena that people can go fight at. But this is actually going to probably be the Wyvern nest. Oh, nice, hybrid. Oh, is that to spawn in? Oh, wait. That was going to spawn in. Is that going to spawn in level 2000 Phoenix, or is that going to spawn in 2000 Phoenix? I'm pretty sure that's going to spawn in 2000 total Phoenix. All right. Where's our start point? Right here. All right, and then we'll just do this right here in this inner ring. Just give it a little more detail. And then maybe even do a little bit of more detail, unnecessary detail here on the inside. Oh, I'd have to do the slope there. Maybe we'll come back and do that. Let's take a gander first. Where's our entrance at? It's on this side by our wyvern. I think I want these pillars down a little bit. I don't want, oh, wrong one there, buddy. Maybe bring this down so it's just like a little window. When you're okay, hold on, let me catch up now. Makes No Man's Land a lot easier to build. Okay. And you prize is a baby wyvern. There you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, nice, dude. Like, you're actually like rebuilding like the actual map. Oh, that's the level. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if that spawns in the actual amount, that would crash my game. It will. I want to spam chat, but I'm scared to get banned. Yeah, man, don't make me drop that hammer, man. What do y'all think about this this topper? Just try to clean it up a little bit here. Yeah, it really does look like a lightsaber, doesn't it? I could probably add just a blade going up and get the whole lightsaber effect going. Star Wars is probably my favorite series of all time, movie series. Between Star Wars and yeah, probably Star Wars. I don't really know anything else that I would say competes with Star Wars for me. Maybe have the windows going a little higher on this side. Maybe even like up to here. On the sides that have the two, the two edges. So it's not all the same going around. Yeah, kind of like a torch. Let me go ahead and finish putting these stairs and the triangles in here. Where did I start at? Right there. Oh, that's not gonna work because of that. Well, I guess I could just, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. It's not really, it's just literally an added touch for the sake of having it. All right, buddy, let's see how you fit, if you fit. Watch it not even fit. Watch me have to reconstruct the top because he doesn't fit in there. Oh, fits perfectly-ish. Yeah, I mean the tail might come through a little bit with it shaking and all, but for the most part our guy fits in here. It definitely just comes right, well, I guess if I line it up with one of the big ones, it won't do that. Won't do that as much, I should say. No, I mean, well, yeah, it's gonna, what can you do? What can you do when the wyvern has a tail that just has a mind of its own? Hold on, I'm so confused. Yeah. Definitely the dodo man. I don't know if there even is a dodo bird emoji. You should post 100 days arc. I've done 2 100 days videos now. I've done the island and Scorched Earth. Yeah, there we go. Hybrid got it. And his lady friend. Wait, what? Who's lady friend? I'm so confused. I'm so confused right now. You gotta be more specific, man. I mean, look at me. No, I'm just kidding. I think he'll just like, because of how the Wyvern takes off, I think this is going to be pretty epic. Let's see. Let me K-cam out of here. Maybe not. Oh my gosh. Okay, ready? Yeah, it just kind of floats up out. And then you just take off. And then when you land your Wyvern, and you had a long day out there, just breathing fire on things and doing all that stuff that Wyverns do. You should come back to base and park your Wyvern up here in its nest. If you want it to, if you're like me and you can't stand the tail clipping through really bad, you park it in this way so that the tail lines up with the 3 high wall. And then just park your Wyvern and then you just jump off to your death. Maybe slowly. There we go. Boom. Just always carry a parachute with you. Or you build a giant elevator that goes all the way to the top. Oh, room for the dragon's lady friend. Okay. Yeah, there's not enough room on this tower for both. I mean, you could probably you could even build this thing. If they had sloped walls, like or upside down sloped walls, I would build this as like an hourglass type of shape so that it goes like up and then, comes back down basically. But unfortunately, that's not a thing. And you could have like multiple layers. But that, I'm trying to think if there's anywhere we could add some detail or whatnot. I mean, I think I like the top without like a lot of like extra stuff on it. Just kind of keeping it plain looking. The only thing I would say is maybe add some like railings right here, but I just feel like I kind of need something to frame this top part above the window, but there's not really much you can do. Yeah, if there was upside down sloped walls, it would be amazing. Hopefully Arc 2. If the building is similar, hopefully Arc 2 has something like that. Oh man, the render on this would just kill some people. This is an instant crash for anybody that flies by with a not optimized computer. All right, now the question is additional towers. How many additional towers do we do? Where do we do them? Do we do like any kind of like a little like building hanging off of the front of this or something? Like an entrance building? Yeah, I think I'm gonna build at least build the towers, A pharmacia? I have no idea. I'm gonna have to look that up. What's a pharmacia? Oh, a farm. I was like, one second. My wife just messaged me. Just 1 second. Could build a farm for some sheep that the wyvern will then burn and eat, and then we'll have a dude. We'll have the sheep herder showing up to our throne, complaining about his sheep getting burnt and eaten. If you get the reference, let me know. All right. So I'm thinking about doing like the base, like I want to do like the side towers not as tall, or the side tower at least, not as tall. And not as thick at the base. I kind of want it to be like maybe only this thick at the base, or maybe just have like this as the base, and then this as like the second level, and then a different topper. Like something similar, but so that it looks good together, but not exactly the same. I mean, kind of exactly the same, but not the same exact base. Because I want this to be the main tower, and then build like some smaller towers. I was originally thinking about like just building. Oh, okay. Pharmacy. I did not know what he meant. I was like, I assumed it was like a foreign word, but I didn't know if it was like a special, like a word that meant like for like a special type of building or something. Like maybe like a type of cathedral or something, I don't know. Yeah, so like my original idea was just to build like some hanging structures, like just build a like bridge that goes to like a hanging like small like half tower. But I don't know how that would look. I think it would look kind of funny just hanging off of it, like without any kind of grounding going. So I'm kind of thinking like I probably want it to touch the ground, but I don't want it to be like equally as big. Like I want it to be, obviously not the main tower. Maybe do like, but do I do like 4 of them, like 1 on each side, or 3 of them, like 1 behind and 1 to each side? That is the question. If I use the straight sides, it would be what, like 5 of them? Jeez. This would definitely be an entire base. Well, let's see. I kind of first need to see what the footprint of this one is. Is it just 1 or 2 squares and 1 triangle? How far away do I want it is the other question. How I'd love to be a lad again? Yeah, I think we all want to grow up until we have grown up. And then we're like, man, I wish I was a kid again. Hey, how's it going, Pringle? Thank you for being here. Thanks for joining. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and slow-mo through the rain because I hate building in the rain. We'll just chill for a little bit. Okay, when you said bridge, my assumption was like 4 or 3 towers and the bridge is like the wall to block off your land. Oh, that would be interesting. Like these are like, what do you call them? Like if you have a castle and you have the 4 corners of the castle, what are those called? Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Really appreciate it. We're doing a little building here today. Just building a Wyvern Tower. I don't want to look real quick because it is we're doing slow mode. I'm looking up what those are called. It starts with a P. I can't remember what they're called though. Corner towers of castle? Name, question mark? It's not a bartizan. What is it called? I swear it starts with a P. I could have sworn it started with a P. I'm just trying to find it. Got it. It's the Palisade. Nope, that's not it. That is not it. Oh my gosh, that's not it at all. I saw the word and I was like, oh, that's it. No, that's not it. I don't know. I have no idea what they're called. Maybe it is guard towers. Maybe that's all you call them. Dragon brothel shacks. Yeah, Pringle, I'm definitely gonna do more. I'm getting some of the builds I did in the Scorched Earth one recorded, and then I'm gonna start working on Aberration. And then after Aberration, if Arc 2 has not released, we'll move on and probably do one of the add-on maps, like non-story maps, I should say, like maybe Lost Island or Ragnarok or something. All right, I think that's far enough away. I think I'm gonna do like 4. Oh, it would be 4 because it's like a star shape. Is that far enough away? It just doesn't seem like it's that far. Like, I don't want it to be like right up against it. Well, I was gonna destroy the foliage and then it just destroyed itself. Oh wow, this land is not perfectly flat over here. My goodness. We're coming up on a hill. I guess we can't really go much further. I guess that's decently far away. Pentagonal? Talking about like the overall build or just what I've got done so far? About like the shape that it will look like when I add these towers. I guess it would kind of be like a pentagon. Ooh. Triangle foundations. You're able to place 2 of them. It's the craziest thing. I don't know. I'm switching all these to block just in case I have to keep them, but I might lower them anyways. Like so far that you can barely see them sticking out of the ground. But we'll just keep them for now. Yeah, I put some catapults and ballista turrets on them. I was gonna have them also as like Wyvern like landing pads if the Wyverns will cooperate and land on a smaller platform. Yeah, the plant probably did die from a hair. Is it still? Oh no, the hair's fixed. Look at that. Oh, oh, oh. It's all good now. We're looking good, and they finally patched the Windows 10 version to bring the painting back. So I was able to paint my hair like my 100 Days series colors. Anyways, let's get to building. So I did that. So if we're gonna keep that same shape as that middle portion, we're gonna need metal triangle foundations. It was kind of frustrating that that whole thing happened too with the paint thing, because like I'm recording all the tutorials and stuff for the 100 or the scorched videos or scorched builds, and I had to like stop because I had to wait until, I mean, I still recorded everything up until the painting part, but I had to like wait to go do all the painting and stuff. So I'd like then go back and record like painting the post painting portions for several builds. Okay, just need to remember what I did here. Shouldn't be that hard because it wasn't that complicated. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 total high. Goodness gracious. Let's see how high that looks when we do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, that'll bring us like right there, and then we can add that second section too to get us to the, or maybe do it a little bit different. I don't know that there's a command to spawn a tree in. I want to say probably not. Oh, wrong. A little ahead of myself there. Got a little too excited. You want to do this? Want to do this right now, buddy? Want to do this? I'm in God mode and you're not, so, you know, you decide if you want to do this or not. Alright, go away from my building. Let's face away from my building. You want to see what you got? Want to see what you're made of? Well, look at that. You found out. So satisfying. Tree, redwood, thick. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that'll probably get it in there. That's exactly what the spawn command is, actually. You're inventing spawn commands that they didn't even put in the game, but they work for some reason. I was like, wait, did he say sake meme? Oh no, what did I do? I just don't like the only thing I don't like is the doors going to the ground like that. Not a huge fan of that one. But that might just be me being picky. I thought I only did one side of that. Anyways. Man, this thing is gonna be tall. Well, it's not gonna be as tall as the other one. The ones on, I don't know about Crystal, the ones on Ragnarok I think do, the burnt ones on Ragnarok, like by the volcano. Yeah, any map that has volcanoes, if there's burnt trees by the volcanoes, those definitely give charcoal when you hit them. But I don't know, does Crystal Isle have a volcano? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could literally fly over there, wherever it's at, and go test it out, but I'm pretty sure any like trees by volcanoes, when you use, you might have to use a tool on them, but I'm pretty sure they give charcoal when you harvest them. The specific ones that look burnt though. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I forgot. I wanted to do this. Let me pull this up real quick. Let me go to my internets. All right, let's see. Actually, I don't need this big of a screen. Come on, computer, stop being funky. Oh, I guess I do. All right, well, apparently I can't pull it up over Arc. I don't know why it's being like that. All right, let's see. Let's go back to Arc. All right, ready? Let's look at this. Look at this shape here. Memorize the shape. Take a good mental image of the shape that is the top of our Wyvern Tower. Get it ingrained in your head. Think about it while you're... Never mind. Just, yeah, get a good image of this. Remember it. All right. You got it? Now we're going to go... Now I'm going to show you the Pokemon that it looks like. There we go. Wait, hold on, let me move him. Boom. This is our Arc build. And this is the Pokemon that it looks like. Or that it reminds me of. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if that's an accurate comparison. Hey, how's it going, Steel Hugs? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Thanks for stopping in. You don't see it? I don't know. I always think that whenever I've built that shape before, I just always, for whatever reason, I always get that Pokemon in my head when I'm building it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it doesn't actually look like it, but for some reason that just is always what I see. Glacia, yeah. I think that's how you say it. Back when Pokemon... That was probably... To me, that was maybe the last generation when Pokemon still looked cool. When they were like actually making unique, cool-looking Pokemon and not just rehashing old stuff to look like a different, you know, a different element, whatever you want to say it is, different type. But and making it way too cartoony, like that was like the last generation for me that Pokemon still were like cool and unique looking. It was also probably the last generation I played as a kid, so I was kind of going into my years of being too old to play Pokemon at that point. Oh, you see it? I'm glad there's somebody else that sees it, because every time I build that shape, that's the only thing I can see is that Pokemon. I built it on like one or two other builds. Like one of my circular workshop build has that shape to it. I think one other one maybe it was a live stream or something. But every time I've built it, that's all I can see. So I'm glad I'm not alone. So the new one's a little over the top. Is that a new form of him you're talking about? I've not seen the new form of him. Yeah, it was this stream. I know. I'm talking about another time other than during this stream, where I feel like I have built that before and have the same exact feelings about it. I wonder if when we are going to reach the build limit. It's got to be. I don't think we're going to be able to build 4 towers. Oh, I got a little confused there. Okay. The only Pokemon I know is Pikachu, way past my childhood years. Yeah, I was born right around the time that Pokemon was taken over, so I think Pokemon came out probably 3 years after when I was like 3 years old, so it was definitely my childhood. Oh yeah, this is gonna come together. I think it's gonna look cool. Kingler is OP. Man, where is it? Oh, it's gotta be around here somewhere. What did I do with it? Man, give me 1 second. I had a, I thought it was still on my desk. I had my wife, as one of my stocking stuffers for Christmas, got me like a nice edition Kingler card because that's like always been my favorite Pokemon as a kid. And my son was really into Pokemon for a while. So like as a like stocking stuffer, or maybe it was part of my gift from him, they got me a Kingler card. But I can't, I must have moved it. I redid my desk, so I must have moved it upstairs. But yeah, Kingler was the boss. It's 18 in America. I think the term 911 as the police calls came after 9/11, right? It's the same here in Britain, but I'm just asking. No, I think 911 has always been our emergency thing. I think. I mean, I was young when I was only like 8, but I'm pretty sure 911 has always been America's like distress thing or whatever you want to call it. What's this? But dang, y'all are considered adults at 16? Like, we're just gaining the right to drive at 16. I'm sure it's some kind of like international recognized as the emergency number. It's not a coincidence that it happened on that date though. They definitely, from what I understand, it was definitely planned because of that, or partially I think because of that. Oh my god. Hey, how's it going, Kraken Slayer? Yeah, we got a lot of silent observers. Maybe they're just intimidated by a hybrid. They're too afraid to talk. What the? Hey! Hey, you kids, get off my grass. That's why it took Jeez, man. Tiger, you sicko. Oof. One thing about building a tower is it's a lot of the same steps over and over. The attack from the Titan bow, yeah. Came in hot. Thought he was gonna take me out. Just don't blame me for everything, you know. It's not my fault that no one's chatting. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, you know, you're an intimidating person. I think a lot of people are intimidated. I'm just messing with you, man. I'm one of the silent observers. Played live on TV and enjoyed my coffee. Nice, man. I don't know. I don't like ever. It's so weird. Like, it's just a weird concept to me to watch YouTube on a TV. Like, I don't. My son does. Like, my son will watch stuff on the TV, but like, I never watch. I only watch YouTube in front of my computer. Like, I don't even really watch it on my phone. It's like, I only watch it on a computer. I don't know. I'm just. I guess I'm an old head millennial. Hey, Edward Lane. If you are in the chat, thanks for subscribing. I don't know. Again, I never know if those are subscribers that are just coming through on the live stream, which I think they are. One day I'll take the time to solve that mystery, but if you are here, man, appreciate you. My girlfriend. My girlfriend hogs the TV every morning. Yeah, wait till you have kids, man. Wait till you have kids. You'll never have a TV again. Specifically, like once they're of like age to play video games and stuff, and like, I mean, you gotta tell them no. You gotta be strict and be like, no, you only get 1 hour on the Xbox. Otherwise, they will just take it over. I have essentially at this point, you know, I don't even like really try to use the TV in the daytime. It's wait till the kids go to bed because one of them's gonna be on it. Yep, on the phone. Yeah, I'm just weird like that. I don't know. That's just like my weird thing is I only ever watch YouTube on my computer. I guess I kind of like the idea of like having headphones on, so like what I'm watching is like I'm watching it. I don't know. maybe it's a like a pet peeve of my own, like people on speakerphone and stuff, or like people just like watching something on the TV like really loud, or on their phone really loud, that like I don't want to watch. Like my wife watches 500 videos of the exact same TikTok song, just a different version of it, or a different person using the exact same song to do something different in a video. And I'm just like, man, are you gonna how many different videos are you gonna listen to that have that exact same song playing? So I don't know. Maybe it's just like I don't really like listening to other people's videos. So to me, it's like my computer is the place where I just put my headphones in and watch what I want to watch without bothering others. And they won't be on the Xbox at all. You guys have like fancy bills there, like Xbox bill, right? Or television, a television tax and stuff like that, don't you? Colin says, I just subscribed. Thank you so much, Colin. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you hitting the button. This is, I mean, it's really not that complex, man. It's a lot of just a lot of repetitiveness. There's really not a ton of like I mean, I'm doing some stuff, I guess, like advanced building techniques, but nothing crazy. I don't think I don't know if there will be a tutorial for this. At least not multiple towers. Maybe like the one big one or something. But I don't know if anybody would want to build this giant tower for their playthrough. So I don't know. All right, we need to get it. I think I want to get to that platform level. No thanks to me. Quick watch TV. I watch YouTube vids on restoring old things, arc builds, Neebs, and a couple of other things. Yeah, I don't. The only TV I watch is like streaming. Like I'm watching. Me and my wife are watching The Last of Us right now. Excited for The Mandalorian to come back. Obviously, the Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. We don't really watch just regular TV, and then sports. But hey, Soap, no, yo, awesome to see you, Soap. Glad to see you in here. There are rich people everywhere. They just have to mow lawns and barn and bam, $1,000 in a year. Yeah, I know a few people that do like lawn service for their main income. Oh god, Soap is a Modern Warfare 2 character. I got a tingle from saying that. Soap is also the mastermind behind the script of the Architects Xbox event that I got to play Han Solo for, and absolutely butcher my part by skipping like 10 lines at one point, which I will forever be sorry for. It was because it took Aaron so long to find the prisoners and locate them. Soap. It took Aaron so long to find them that the screen I had my script on, like not froze, whatever, but it went away. Like it locked up, like the screen locked, and I had to reopen it. And when I reopened it, the script was it was further down the script, and I just kept reading. So I blame Aaron personally, but you don't have to blame him if you don't want to. I'll understand if you want to blame me. This would be great, just not maybe not 100 days. Yeah, this is going to be my, this is actually a preview of my Aberration 100 days build. This is what I'm going to use as my base in Aberration. The main one is going to be my forge. I'm just going to stack forges. And then, yeah, this side tower is going to be my breeding pen. Doing all right. You know, just trying not to give in to the repetitiveness of a tower build. Okay. So I think we'll duplicate that ring, but then I think we'll do something different for the next layer, so it's not just an exact replica. Yeah, Last of Us is really good. I haven't played the game. I'm waiting eagerly for March 10th to pretend like I'm going to play it when I'm not. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to spend $60 on this game, and then I'm never going to play it because I don't have the time to play it. But I am going to buy it either way, and I'll get around to playing it eventually, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm really excited for the game to come out on Steam because I've never actually played the game. Let's go ahead and do the triangles first. It's just the smart thing to do, right? Oh, I got to turn around there. It extends out, right? We're extending out from... Yeah. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Just double checking. Yeah, that next Mando season looks really good. I'm excited too. Yes, the charity event. Soap here is the mastermind behind the Xbox one, not the. Well, I mean, I think she had a part in the script for the Steam one with me, Ross Clark, Fire, and Dark Smith, but she rewrote and directed and everything a lot of the Xbox one that Aaron and Fire Pumpkin went through. With I think Songbird was in there with them. Blame my favorite anyways, but don't tell him I said that. I'll be sure to send him a voice message or something. Wake him up in the middle of the night over there in Britain and let him know. Wait, Hybrid said, wait, what have you not seen something yet, Hybrid? Great. Got to go underneath here and do the stairs and the triangle ceilings. My favorite part. I don't know why. I just don't like going underneath this. I guess because you like have to constantly like re-maneuver. Oh, Soap. I guess, have you ever played Dead by Daylight? If so, what's your opinion? This goes to everyone in the stream. Dead by Daylight, that's the, that's like the multiplayer where like one person's the movie character, like Jason, and everybody else is just a survivor thing. I've never played it. I've watched people play it. I've watched like YouTubers play it, but I've never actually played it myself. It does look fun though. I've just never gotten around to playing it. But Soap, I don't know if you've been here for the majority of the stream, so if you haven't seen the main tower yet, here it is. What does that look like, Soap? As a fellow fan, let me know if it looks like the hilt. If it looks like a hilt, it's meant to be a Wyvern Tower, but after we finished it, I think a few of us kind of were like, that looks like something else if you just added a glowing blade coming out of it. which I really agree with, and I might have to make a, I think I would get more clicks on a video titled, or less clicks on a Wyvern Tower than I would on what that looks like, if you can guess it, or if you want to guess it. Sons of the Forest. I have never played the Forest. I'm seeing a lot about Sons of the Forest. It's like the big game right now, and it's like, you're always, as a YouTuber, you're tempted to be like, okay, well, I guess I should probably try that game out since it's like the popular game right now. But at the same time, I just love Ark, so I'll never betray Ark. At least not for another survival game, I don't think. Maybe some other small games here and there. Like if maybe I've considered doing like some, like quick games, like dinosaur-based games you can beat in like, 4 videos. But I don't think I'd ever pick up another survival game. I just can't. If I can't tame dinosaurs, what's the point? What the heck? Unless they made a Star Wars survival game. If they made a Star Wars based survival game, or like just I don't know. I don't know how that would work, but if they remade Star Wars Galaxies, my my channel would probably change drastically if they just remade that MMO. This would become a Star Wars Galaxies channel probably in a heartbeat. Yeah, it's a lightsaber. I'm glad that you. I'm glad it's obvious to you. Just add a big like blue or red blade going up the middle, light it up and everything. I honestly almost want to make it just as a lightsaber instead. Like make a tutorial for it as a lightsaber base. Survival with this. Oh, wow, yeah, I just noticed that. That's good. Sons of the Forest, not, yeah. It looks like a skull. Yeah, it looks like, to me it looks like, what was the name of it, Josh? Glacia or something, the Pokemon? Oh, I can't get that out of my head now that I showed it again. What? Oh, there's no wall there. I was like, why can't that place the right way? Alright, listen here, bud. Alright, bud. We need you to place the right way, bud. Oh, the building is good in it, huh? Alright, interesting. I watched a little bit of Fire Pumpkin's live stream the one night when she was doing a little bit of building, and it seemed pretty cool. You're working on a floating Death Star. Nice. I'll have to check that out once you get it built. You must domesticate them. Yeah, oh yeah, you were playing with her. Okay. Yeah, I was watching for a little bit the other night while I was editing some stuff. I just had it up on another monitor. I didn't say anything because I try not to comment a lot. But yeah, I was watching you guys for a little bit. Fire Pumpkin, you guys were like, I don't know what you guys were building, but Fire Pumpkin was having the hardest time jumping up on the roof. That's like the main thing I remember. She was trying really hard to get on the roof and was having a very hard time. I would probably use, if I was going to make the lightsaber, I would probably use tech lights to light it up. But how's it going, Pamela? Good to, I think this is the first time I've seen your name pop up, so thanks for joining. Good to have you in here. Yeah, Fjordor's pretty good. I personally like more like the tropical maps, like similar to the island. So I think Lost Island is a pretty good map, but I know a lot of people really like Fjordor. Why did I do that? I did not need to. I didn't need to make it that. I mean, I'll do it again. Well, I don't know. I don't need to make it that in depth because nobody's gonna ever like see up into this area. Yeah, Aberration shows no mercy. I am like I've said in the past streams, I'm so nervous for how poorly this is potentially going to go. Oh crap! No, don't do this to me, please. Don't do this to me. No! Oh my gosh, I didn't think about this. I got ahead of myself. Man, I got way ahead of myself. Alright. I at least have to destroy the regular ones. Let me move these over. Match if you guys like the stream. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Josh. I always appreciate it. Not new. It's like my second year. You guys are working on a storage house? Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember exactly what it was that you guys were trying to build, but the only thing I remember is just Pumpkin trying for her life to get up onto the roof, and then like actually asking somebody how they were doing it, like what you had to climb, where you had to jump and stuff. I was like, ah, that looks like fun. Good old building in actual survival mode. I had forgotten what that was like until I did these 100 days videos, because all of my building has just been in creative mode for like the last 2 years, but those 100 days videos were a humbling experience on how difficult it is to build without creative mode. The charge lights work as a spotlight. Why not those? Okay, yeah, I've never really thought about using the charge lights to like light up buildings. It's a good idea. I'd have to check those. If I do make a lightsaber, I'd have to see how those work out. Valguero, yeah, I like that. I like Valguero too. I just like the jungle maps though. Like Lost Island's a bunch of monkeys. Yeah. I don't know. I just like the maps to me that feel like a little bit more like Jurassic feeling, I guess. Be the best way to describe it. You could tame a crystal wyvern in 2 bites. Watched you for years. You and Nublitz, Fat Dog, etc. At least 3 years now. Awesome. I really appreciate all the support. It is it's really cool to hear people that have watched for a while now. When I was like only a building tutorial channel. It's cool to hear from you guys, especially. Not to take anything away from people who have subscribed recently with the 100 days and stuff, but one of my biggest concerns with doing the 100 days videos was that I was going to lose a lot of people that are like uninterested now. Like, were only subscribed to me for tutorials, and they, you know, would be like, oh, I'm not here to watch another gameplay channel. So I really appreciate hearing from people that have been subscribed for a while. Soap's heading out, build a turret wall, and try to assassinate Darksmith tomorrow night. I'll keep your stream up. I appreciate it, Soap. Good hearing from you. Is there crossplay? No, there's no crossplay between Xbox and PlayStation. Playing with them. I recently started playing with them. I got them to move like Hollywood lights. Oh, wow. Nice. That's actually a very clever trick. Yeah, most games there's no crossplay. I think there's like very few games. Very few games have crossplay. Like maybe Rocket League I think has crossplay. I'm not sure of other games. The only game that I play that has crossplay is Rocket League. And I don't even know if that's PlayStation and Xbox. I just know I can play with my friends that are on Steam or on Epic. But I think it's all consoles can play together, or all systems. All right. How many walls do we need to go before we can reach that? Oh, that's not going to work. For some reason, I thought that would support it. We could always just build like a balcony out to that. Like we could always build this out as like a balcony type area. Gosh, if I could hit the right key. Maybe we'll just continue it across like that. Probably that's what we'll go with, something like that, and then we'll work from there. I'm just trying to get an idea of how many walls I need to go. Does it seem like it's getting nighttime? Well, it's just getting weirdly lit. No. No crossplay. Sub for the tutorials. The Dwarven House build is still my favorite. Stayed for the 100 days videos. So I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that Dwarven House build, that was a very different style. I just kind of went for it there, but that is also one of my favorites, to be honest. Okay, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 10 more to go. Wow, I actually lined that up, or it was like the exact number of ceilings across that I needed. Okay, so we need 10 high to do this. We need 10 more high walls. The question is, what do we want to do? I think I might even mix this up, make it a little different. 100 days are addicting. I have like 10 ARC channels that I watch merely for that reason. but your building are great. Might use them. Hey, I appreciate it. That's awesome to hear from y'all too. People that found the channel through the 100 days and then were like, wow, I like these builds and stuff. That's like one of my like intents for doing the 100 days was to like, I don't know, try to show off building a little bit, because I don't feel like building gets enough love in Ark. I think a lot of it was popular for a while, and I feel like it's kind of slowed down a little bit. So part of the 100 days videos, like the purpose of them was to like, you know, get hopefully a little more exposure to building, expose people to building a little more. So I like hearing from people that weren't into building before that have now 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, that I've now watched those and are a little more interested. Such a threat. I won't use long necks. Talking about the rifle. Well, hey, you know what? No matter how long, if you subscribed during this live stream or if you've been here for years, I appreciate all of you. Survival of the fittest. Yeah, well, I stopped live streaming for a while because I used to live stream like primarily doing buildings, and when I got away from doing buildings, I stopped live streaming for a while. But I wanted to get it going. I wanted to have some form of like weekly content, I guess. So the live streams were a good way to do that. All right, we have our bridge now. That's all I'm gonna do, is just that little bridge with nothing underneath of it. Been here since the beginning. I feel that since the very beginning. I feel like I've seen your name for like there was somebody way back when I first started. I'm talking like 700 subscribers or like 600 subscribers that used to comment all the time on my videos. And he's changed his name several times, so I don't remember who he is now. But I just kind of get this feeling it's you, Hybrid. Should collab sometimes. I've done some collabs with the architects and stuff. Just never any of the other 100 days people. It is also very hard for me to do collabs just because of my my schedule. I mostly stay up very late and only get a few hours of sleep to be able to record because I've got work and kids and stuff. So most of my YouTube time comes late at night. So I would love to do like some gameplay with some other people, but it's like they would have to be like very generous to adjust to my schedule. So that's the only issue. I think I'm gonna do like something like this. Oh my goodness, please let me place that. That one could be stairs, I think. We'll figure out how to fill that in. I'm just kind of trying to figure out how I want to do the bridge first. What the? Oh, I hit a button. Hold on. I accidentally went into the bottom part of my onto my hotbar there. Oh my goodness. Well, that's what the tower head there looked like if you guys saw the glacier. I don't know about that little square at the end. We might have to remove that. Not started to chat to streamers till this year. I mean, hey, it's whenever, you know, if you're not comfortable jumping in the chat, that's fine too. You're the most, yeah. You're probably one of the, you guys have been great the last like few months of live streaming with all the chat. You totally ripped my build 100 times fold. Hey, that's what they're made for. I make them for people to use them. If they weren't getting used, that would kind of make making them pointless. I don't know why I'm doing it on this side when I don't actually know what I want the walls to look like yet below it, but I'm just trying to get an idea of how it will actually come out. Yeah, the only thing is because we did this on the side with the triangle, we're kind of like shoehorned into, unless we just do Well, now that I have it attached to that tower, I can unattach it from this tower. Oh, I need to found what? I have found it. What? What the world? That doesn't make much sense, but you know what? We will figure out the tower. We'll figure out how to connect the bridge once we get this tower to that level. Server will work. Chat thing. Oh, really? I mean, I learned circles from other people, so glad you learned them from me, I guess. But I can't take credit for how to do the circles. I definitely learned them from watching others. All right, we're gonna tear the bridge down for now. I'm gonna figure out what I want to do with this exactly with this tower. Anybody else scared on how he looks like Soap? Soap as in Soap from YouTube? Soap Goddess? Or what do you mean? What do you mean, who's Soap? No, you're talking about Soap from Call of Duty? Okay. Yeah, there's somebody, I don't know, can't remember what his old gamer tag was, or I guess I could always just go look at the video and see what his YouTube name is. But they used to comment all the time, but it used to like, he would change his name pretty frequently, so I've like lost track of who it is. Chips is a Chad. I don't know if that's a good thing, but if it's a bad thing, no. It's a good thing. Soap from Call of Duty. I haven't seen. That's from the original Modern Warfare, isn't he? I know he's in like the later ones too, but I just haven't seen what he looks like in forever. Yeah, I have the same hard part. I have a military hard part. So. Enemy UAV above. Yeah. Alright, do I want to do this one? I don't think I want to do it exactly the same. I need to come up with a different pattern for this one. I will keep the pillars going. So go ahead and start with that. AC 130 above. me just get all these above the wall level so I can actually see them. Oh. Oh, we're just getting pillars going wherever they want to go now. Maybe I should add some greenhouse on this one and give it a little more, give it some glass. It changed from dab to elbow cough. Wow, really? That's crazy. I have not seen that. Maybe it's, I mean, it probably is because of COVID, but maybe it's also due to like the dab not being like that being kind of a little of a, not outdated, but I guess not as popular anymore. Like it's not like it's not the current thing. Let's do that, and then let's do this. Oh. You're welcome for not having my game volume on when I do this. Yeah, we'll have some windows on this one, I think. Oh, I need to move it because otherwise I'm gonna constantly hit that triangle. Oh. Wait, did I mess up? Sorry. No, that's the right height, right? Okay, yeah, that's the right height. Oh, the wall's supposed to go above the pillar. Delete. I was like, I'm pretty sure I can count, and I'm pretty sure if I'm doing 10 walls high, that means 2, 6, 2. But when I did it, it did not come out the height I thought it should. Don't understand all the hate for it. I mean, hey man, I've never been a huge Call of Duty person. I stopped after like I think Black Ops 2 was the last Call of Duty I've played. I saw him get shot. Yeah, so I don't know the story of what happens to Soap. Like last I remember was from I think the original Call of Duty. Maybe was he in Modern Warfare 2? Drinking and zombies with the bros. Yeah, I just think the dab didn't stick around as long as all those other things like Homie or like other things. I just think the dab was like a trend more so than it was like an actual like phrase that people, I don't know. It's like the gritty or whatever, giddy, whatever Look, I'm not hip with the slang here. Whatever that dance that people are doing now, the football dance, that Justin Jefferson thing, that's gonna be gone in probably like a year, and nobody's gonna be doing it anymore. I think the dab is kind of similar to that for me. At least that's the way I look at like why it kind of fell to the wayside quickly. I haven't seen anybody dab in like, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 years. 5 years, maybe 4 years. You upset him, Josh. What's the hardest thing about YouTube? Man, hardest thing about YouTube. I don't know. I have to think about that for a second. I'll have to give me a moment to think about the hardest thing. Because I think there's some answers I would say to like in general, but it's not really necessarily the hardest thing for me. But I could give you like a general answer of like what I think the hardest thing that most people probably deal with is. But for me, it's probably not the same thing. I'd have to think about it for a second, what it would be for me. I personally did not expect such an important care to hit the shot thing. That should have happened. Demonetization is the hardest thing. I don't really deal with that because I try not to curse and stuff. Which, I mean, is saying something because I you know, in my profession, I'm definitely around a lot of cursing, and I definitely curse and stuff at work, and I don't have a very clean mouth, like when it comes to like at work and around friends, but I definitely hold it in on YouTube for that reason. Not really that reason. I mean, I just don't want to be a channel that's cursing and stuff a bunch, but I've tried to kind of open up more and not cursing, but be a little bit more open to inappropriate, I guess, humor, but I still try to keep it pretty clean. So I've never really dealt with demonetization. I've actually never had a video demonetized. The only one I've had demonetized, I didn't. The only one I've had copyright claimed, I didn't monetize it in the first place because it was from the Architects Star Wars event, and we used Star Wars music, so obviously Disney came down hard and quick on that one. But I wasn't trying to monetize it anyways because I knew it was going to get demonetized, so it's never really been an issue for me. Thanks, Josh. You haven't been to your school? I guess, hey, I mean, I guess y'all still do it in school. We, in my adult life, I haven't seen anybody dab, and I was already an adult when dabbing became a thing, so I saw it when it first started happening, but since then, it's not really been a thing for people that I'm around. Alright, so that does that. Now we need to decide what to do with the main walls, like these sticker walls. The other one, I did like a metal strip going up them. I don't necessarily want to do the exact same thing. What could I do with maybe pillars? Alright, come on. Oh wait, there is no snap. Come on, it should still snap in line though. Alright, so when I'm doing a tutorial, these pillars always want to snap in line with each other, and I have to constantly make sure I'm getting the right one. But when I'm trying to snap them in line, use that same technique to do this, it doesn't want to work, huh? So that's what we're going with. We're gonna be like that, huh? Oh, now it doesn't want to place at all. Is it just because of the walls? Nope. Oh, there we go. That one's snapping in line, I think. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get. Oh, that's not what I was trying to get. I want to get... All right, there's one. All right, we'll just go a little bit higher before we do it. I want to be able to like split the pillars so it's not at the same exact so let's get like 2, 3 in between, maybe 4. Okay. There you have it. That's a floating pillar. Don't ask me how. It's just magic. We'll see how that looks. I guess I also could have done that by just placing a fence foundation on the topmost ceiling, but... Posted something picture of me and my girlfriend when we moved to London 3 years ago. My girlfriend back then, but then it got demonetized because the angle of the camera had people in it. Oh, wow. That's just cringe. Building across from us. Okay. Interesting. I had to cough. A Roman Colosseum. That would be pretty cool. I've done a few like arena builds, but I haven't done a Roman Colosseum yet. It should allow me. Oh, there we go. There's another one. All right, all right. I like that. All right. That's too close. I don't want that one that close. I'm okay with that. Now, if we can just duplicate it, I don't know if I'm able to duplicate that because I'm not even really 100% sure that it was supposed to be able to happen the way that I did it, but we'll try. I gotta think of how many I took it. It was the last 3, right? Or just the last 2? Okay. Okay. It's working. Oh, wait. No, that should have worked. Oh, yeah, that's what we did. Okay. There it is. Is that it? Is that duplicated? Yeah, it is. Nice. Everyone all dabbed up. Yeah. All dabbed out. All right, Pringle. Thank you so much for jumping in. we will see you on the next one. Hopefully, I'll probably be doing a part 3 to this one to finish it up. Maybe a part 4. I don't know. It depends on how far we can get in one tower, but yeah, we'll be in here before too long, so we probably won't finish this one tower tonight. So hope to see you in the next one, and hope to see you if we do a Coliseum. Have you incorporated any builds into the prefab structures? Are you saying like, have I built on top of any like ruins or anything, or like the castles? I typically don't like to do that. I don't know, me personally, I just don't like to use what's already there. I kind of like to come up with stuff from scratch. I don't like to try to recreate from a castle or something. I know a lot of people like that, and a lot of people want people to do that, but it's just not really ever been my thing. But I have done a little bit when I helped Nettie the Noodle out with his Scorched Earth survival stories. I did a lot of the building on the Scorched Earth one, and we built over the ruins of Nosti in some parts, so did a little bit there. This is that I have some range of emotions as a cardboard fox. Make shadow mates fight each other like tigers? What? Alright, Colin, thank you so much for stopping out. Yeah, I'm going to be going to bed here soon too, so we're just going to probably finish up a little bit that we're doing right here, and then that'll probably be it. Oh, I get it too. Okay. I see what you did there, Hybrid. I need to destroy that last one, and then we just do a little boop and a little boop, and then destroy this one. There we go. All right, it's not that hard to duplicate now. Maybe we add some catwalks just to kind of, at least on the top parts. Oh no, those are not gonna line up. Yeah, those ones aren't gonna line up with the catwalks. Okay, we won't do that. The pond ruins in the pond on Ragnarok, I managed to make look epic. Love Nathan Noodle. Yeah, Nettie's stuff is insane. I haven't done any helping out with the aberration stuff. It's just kind of the level that he's taken it to. With the extreme level that he's taken it to, with how high quality the production and everything is amazing. But I unfortunately haven't had the time to help out anymore. But it's absolutely insane what they've done there with aberration and everything. Is that one higher? I think it was one higher. But the pond ruins, I'm not sure. Talking about in the redwoods, maybe? No, there is a pond in the redwoods, right? Those aren't ruins. If you are in my Discord or want to join my Discord, there's a channel in there for sharing build pictures. I'd love to see it. Always down to check out what people have been building. Oh my gosh, so many stat points. Alright, I think I got one more of those to do. Almost looks cool just having them float. Like it's like a magical tower of floating pieces. Part of me just wants to leave them floating. It's like it's like a cool little stylistic look. I was confused on what Hybrid was going with there, on why he was saying it was racist. I was like, okay, I know what you're talking about. The one-year blue lava, yeah. The little, it's like on the waterfall. Oh yeah, pieces get stuck in the walls and you can't go back and, yeah. You gonna have every wyvern? I don't know. Let's think. You got fire, lightning, poison. That's 4. I mean, there's a lot now, man. I don't know if we'll have enough for all of them. Skip doesn't. I'm just curious. We gotta go, guys. Build looks amazing. I'll check in later and see what light source you choose. Oh, thank you so much, Pamela. Thank you for being here, and look forward to seeing you in the next one, hopefully. Spell Mommy Milker also then. Jeez. Mommy Milker. That's what my buddies calls his lady. Wait a minute. Let's think about this for a second. I'm trying to think of ways to make this look different than the other one. Like things that I don't normally do. I'm trying to think of like unique ways to build this. I don't know if that works or not, but let's give it a test. I really kind of like it. It just looks floating. Like, I don't know why. It's like, I just kind of like that it looks like kind of magical. Maybe if I did it as like more of a staggered design instead of just like all of them being the same around. Oh, nice, Pringle. Thanks for joining. Just exploring some other options here. Just seeing what else. What other designs we can go with. What did I just do? I don't know if I want to have it like, it's almost like a cage. Yeah, I'll probably change that. It's just a little too much holes and stuff, I think. It's exactly 272. Yeah, honestly, Pringle, I don't use the Discord enough. It's like that one thing that's like fallen to the wayside. It's hard to maintain. Oh, but to answer the question about the hardest thing about YouTube, I think for me the hardest thing is just being consistent and like finding the time or making the time to like consistently upload and get stuff done. It's just having a full-time job. It's an absolute struggle trying to also like, you know, have a YouTube channel. I think the hardest part I would say for a lot of people, smaller creators, is patience. Like posting a few videos and they don't like blow up or they don't do as well as you thought they would, and then like letting that discourage you. I know a lot of people that like in the building community, there's a lot of people that like I've been close with that were like smaller names that, you know, they were grinding out builds and stuff and they weren't getting as many views as they, you know, as they honestly deserved, and like they let that discourage them to the point where they gave up. And it's really easy to do that, honestly. Like starting off on YouTube, it's just like, it's such a grind that you have to like, you just have to basically be willing to just like know that you're going to be grinding for an eternity to ever get to a point where you're like really making progress. So I think that's the biggest hurdle for a lot of people. But for me, it's I guess kind of a similar hurdle, but not so much the discouraging portion of it, or like getting discouraged, more so just like having the time to dedicate to it. Oh crap, where did that place? Oh gosh. Oh goodness, what's going on? We're getting all kinds of snap points and not the one I want. Oh, well, I guess that one's already in the spot. Oh yeah, that metal stands off. I'm not a huge fan of the metal beams on like a castle-ish build like this, but I think it stands off pretty good. Oh, we are almost 3 hours in. Yeah, I'm gonna replace these with metal, and I think that's gonna be it for the night. We'll do the bridge, and we'll do the rest of the build the following night. That's not the right spot placement. Alright, well, I'll come back and fix that one later on. It's nearly midday. That's a mess, and I have to deep clean it. Yeah, metal painted black I think would look good there. They're more durable. Nice. I mean, yeah. That's always a plus, I guess. I want to get this one in place. I might have to come back and do that. So I might have to rebuild this portion right here. Okay, is that in line? Yeah, that's in line, right? Sure. That one's... Oh, I didn't put a bottom one there. I don't know. I honestly don't know at this point. Just, it's okay if they're a little staggered. It adds to it, right? Yeah, that's okay. Gives a little character. Alright, so we finished the first tower. It feels like it's been so long since we finished the first tower that I forgot we finished the first tower. But we finished the first tower. We're working on the second one. Well, this is where obviously where they'll connect, and then we'll just give it like a little roof right there. It won't go as high. And then yeah, we'll start working on the third and fourth probably. The next one. But I think that is going to do it for this stream and this this portion of the build. Go ahead and pop over to our ending screen here, which the webcam is disabled on. There we go. All right, yeah, I think that's going to do it, guys. Thank you all so much, everybody who has came out and hung out with me for almost 3 hours now for the second part of this Wyvern Tower lightsaber build. Really appreciate everybody being here. As always, the usuals. We got Hybrid, you know, Hybrid, Josh. If you're still hanging around, Pringle. I know a few of you guys taken off, but really appreciate you all coming out. Anybody who's still a silent observer, that's fine. Appreciate you guys being here, hanging out, just watching. But that is going to do it for this live stream. We will, yeah, I will get a good sleep-filled night, Hybrid. Thank you. We will be back next Monday, hopefully. As long as nothing comes up on Monday. We'll be back again as usual on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time to continue this. And hopefully get this the second tower done and moving on to the third and potentially fourth one. So again, appreciate you guys all hanging out. Appreciate anybody who subscribed during the stream. And I will catch you guys on the next stream.